that. Wrestle this and that. And Brother Reed with Brother Don Juan, wrestle this and that. Wrestle this and that. We talk about wrestling, it's a fact. I'm Brother Reed with Brother Don Juan, wrestle this and that.
We're back with Wrestle This and
That.
I'm your host, Brother Rick, and this is my co-host,
Brother Don Juan.
No doubt, sauerkraut.
Well, guys, when you laugh, we laugh.
You laugh.
Right.
Okie-dokie.
I got Roman Reigns tongue tied there. Anyways,
What you get from watching them all the time.
we were going to go ahead and we seen some people online do the WWE online quiz, and we decided that we would let you guys know our answers to the quiz. And so if it's a fad of WWE fans, we want to be part of it too, because we're WWE fans. So here we go. Question number 1. How long have you been watching wrestling?
For me,
Yeah.
Brother Rico said it's about 40 years.
40 years.
Ever since I was around about 4 years old. And don't ask me my age, or you can get fired Eve. No, hey, I'm 47, but I've been watching it for about 40 years, ever since Wrestling at the Chase with Pat O'Connor, Dick the Bruiser, Bruiser Brody, boom. I've been there.
And mine would be 29 years. 29 years. I also started at a young age of 7, and love it, man. I've had so many crushes through the years, man. Miss Elizabeth on and down. So.
If I was a little taller, I'd be in it myself. But go ahead.
All right. Our next question is favorite superstar.
Mine would be, right off the bat, Cesario.
Right. And boo!
Hey, watch yourself.
Mine's Roman Reigns. I enjoy.
Oh, you're giving his booze out early. Okay,
yeah,
guys.
right. So I just I
Roman
know
Reigns
that
not
the
a
boos
bad
are
guy.
coming. I
He's
know
not a
people are
bad
gonna be like, well, Don doesn't know nothing about wrestling, and Roman's his favorite. But I do know a lot about wrestling, and I enjoy watching Roman in the ring. And I think, if they tweak a few things, I think he could be really, really, really good.
Oh, he will be.
And so,
Give him a chance.
next, anybody who watches our show is going to know this answer. But favorite diva,
Sasha Banks.
Becky Lynch.
My girl. What's a jerk?
My got you. All right, so that was quick. Yeah, I mean, both are beautiful young ladies
And young.
and both are dominant in the ring.
Yes, they are.
So,
Future.
absolutely. One independent wrestler you would want to come into WWE or NXT?
It would be, for me, Bobby Roode from TNA. I think he got the package. I think he got the look. I think he got the body. And I think he got the charisma. And I think he could really fly high in the WWE if he decide to be a free agent.
And mine,
You better not say Mae Young.
I'm not going to say Mae Young.
Okay.
Mine would be the return of Kurt Angle.
Yeah. Hey, push it down the road. I would be so stunned.
I
if
would
he did.
love
I was
for
so
that
happy.
music to come
I would
on
be so
again.
happy, man. I would be so happy. But WWE, if you're watching this, we got somebody that just flipped through these channels and happened to press on us. Guess what? Wrestle this and that. Guess what? Get Kurt Angle back into the WWE before he retires.
Absolutely. So that's easy in mind. Number 5, how many WrestleManias have you been to? And if none, which would you want to go back and attend live?
Well, let's see. When I was young, I wasn't rich, so I didn't go. I have not been to not one. But the one I wished I would have went to was WrestleMania 13, when Bret Hart took on Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Ken Shamrock was the referee. I just thought that was an awesome pay-per-view. I would have loved to have been there to see Austin bleed and pass out and not actually give up.
And this one was tough for me, but I haven't been to any either. I really keep on still thinking about this year's, but I don't know if I'm going to make that happen or not.
When we do, it's going to be in us.
It's going to be
We're going to
huge.
be there.
It's
We're
going to be
there.
huge. And Which one would I like to go back and attend? Myself, I would pick New Orleans, and I would have loved to have seen the streak end live.
Of The Undertaker.
And not only that, you also got to see Daniel Bryan turn it into YesMania and win the title that night too.
Great.
And
That's
so
great choice.
Next NXT superstar that you would like to see called up in 2016.
Of course, Finn Balor.
Yeah. I want Finn Balor to come, and I want him to never come without the demon outfit.
You got to get possessed to wear that. So I would love to see that. Yeah.
I just think that that should be the next big thing that they do. Dream WrestleMania main event.
I'm gonna tell you what I want, but then can I just throw a second one at you? Just
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, my dream match really would be Cesaro taking on Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
And my second one would be Finn Balor taking on The Undertaker.
Okay. I like both of those. My dream WrestleMania matchup. Oh, main event. My apologies, not just matchup, but main event.
Main event.
I would really like to see. I'd like to see Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Dean Ambrose in a ladder match for some kind of belt.
That sounds good. Just don't hurt Cesaro.
Right, or Rollins.
Yeah, don't really.
But I think
that would be great.
All three of those are wonderful entertainers in the ring.
Quick.
They definitely are quick. They put on great matches, and they sell. They sell well. And if we were just like, hey, throw in a fourth because 4 is better than 3,
of course,
Seth Rollins.
There you have it. There you are. I agree. I like that.
Favorite non-WWE promotion?
TNA.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with as well.
TNA. I mean, I could say ROH. I could have said New Japan, but the one I kind of watch every now and then, every hiccup would be TNA.
Yeah. They have a lot of guys that we grew up on since we've been watching wrestling for a long time, so it's always neat to continue to follow their career, and it's easier to kind of follow federations that you know people in.
Yeah,
so
I'm familiar with.
Favorite style wrestling?
I don't have a favorite style, so I say all of them.
Yeah, I mean, this is coming from a guy who, when he did high school wrestling, he immediately ran and kicked someone in the stomach as soon as they said, "Go." So I
was a wrestler in school. I didn't do that. If I did that, I'd probably get punched in the chest by the coach.
So I had to roll up the mats, and I knew my career was over right then and there, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. So I pursued backyard wrestling instead. So my favorite style of wrestling is hardcore. Yep, that's it.
I don't want my forehead all.
I don't know if they count that as anything.
I don't want my forehead looking like Devon Dudley. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to happen.
I'd say I participate in the matches. It's just hardcore wrestling is great. How many wrestling shows have you attended?
2.
15.
Okay.
I've been lots of live events. It used to be like my favorite thing to do. Anytime they come to Kansas City, we're there. And then unfortunately, when Owen died, which I was also there, and Over the Edge, they stopped coming for a while. And then when they did make their return, it was a SmackDown, and we were excited about having it there. And then anytime Raw, and then it was come, that's where I would be at.
It is what it is.
It's a great thing. Can't wait to add more.
No doubt.
Which pay-per-view do you want to bring back?
Well, I knew everybody would probably say Elimination Chamber.
Yep, and that's.
But I would like to bring back In Your House.
Okay.
Reason why, because I used to like the way that, back they went
In Your House.
Yeah, they went up to date like they are today with TV stuff, and I used to like the big house they used to have. They used to walk through and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everybody's in that house. I want In Your House. Give it to me. Shit,
so that is good. Mine is going to be the Elimination Chamber. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's like
they did it. I think they did it last year on the WWE Network. They didn't really ousted out then. I don't know if they still going to. Well, it has been ousted now because it's fast. Like, go ahead.
Let's see. Number 12. Will we ever have an NXT takeover, Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view?
I should hope not. Because if we did, it would kill the momentum of an NXT. I would say not. Just like it killed WCW and all the rest, it would do that. And then that's where Vince get most of their talent from. So, no.
Now, if they're talking about an actual takeover, yeah, I don't see that happening. No. If you're just talking about, is there going to be an abundance of wrestlers coming in talent-wise that might overthrow the talent they have in there, then that's a possibility. But as far as like a storyline where NXT's like, hey, we're taking over because we're... No,
it won't work.
No. Let's see. Will Daniel Bryan wrestle another match? Based off of what we've seen Monday,
I would say, based of what we recently saw and heard, is that he is retired. I would say no as of right now, but you got to look at Daniel Bryan's only 34 years old. You give him, and he's going to keep that itch in him for a long time, at least 10 years. I would say with him being away, and maybe when he turned 36 or 37, and his body is so totally rested, I would say he could have one last match, and if he could have that one last match. I would like it to be against Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Never say never.
Yeah, that's the way I am. Never say never. I don't expect it. That's what I'll say. I don't expect it. But never close the door on anything. Like you said, he is young, and we've seen guys come back and give it one last match and stuff. So we'll never say never. But I don't expect it.
Right.
All right. Do you consider TNA as the number 2 or another promotion?
Yes, I do.
I consider them number 2. And they're really far behind.
Right. So. But, I think they should keep pushing and keep doing what they're doing. Maybe adding some new stuff that's going to help their promotion and whatnot. But I wouldn't end it because WWE is the place to be.
Absolutely. No doubt about that. Dream WrestleMania location.
Kansas City, St. Louis,
Kansas City, yeah.
That's it.
Kansas City, so it's easy to go to.
Right down the street.
Favorite WWE Mattel figure you own?
I would say, which was a big pop then because he was just so awesome, and he was the number one guy then. It would be the vintage Undertaker in the purple and black.
Nice. I collected the wrestling guys when they very first started, so I don't even know if they're Mattel or not. But I have like the Hulk Hogan action figure where you put his hands up in the air and it snaps and he throws down.
I bet they look horrible.
He's in his Hulk Rules t-shirt.
Hulk Rules.
And I got Ultimate Warrior, like you push down on the back of his neck. It's got like the switch. You push down the back of his neck and his whole head like turns into like one of those Pez dispensers.
Rocket Socket Robot.
And then you like let it go and it jumps. And
Rocket Socket Robot.
So yeah, that, and like I said, I don't even know if those are Mattel. So I don't really, I buy merchandise from the website. I don't really buy the toys. I like shirts.
I buy the toys for my son.
Yeah, and I get them for my nephew too. But as far as me owning, so does my nephew.
You got a ton.
Every time he comes over, he's like, "Want me to do a match?" Yeah, if you want to do a match, that's cool.
Hey, how about this? Hey, I want a present. Sure, anything you want. I want WrestleMania.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
My wife said, "Get him something else." No, I want WrestleMania.
Yep.
Okay. That's what you want.
17. If Triple H takes over WWE, will the product be better or worse?
17. Well, he has taken over, and I think he's doing a good job on finding new talent for the WWE. So I think he's doing good.
Yeah.
He's still. NXT is his baby, and he's doing good on that.
Yeah, so we'll say, he would do a good job. Hunter knows the organization. He'd never be completely alone. He always have $1 billion staff beside him.
The billionaire princess.
And together, I think that they do a legitimate job.
Hey, you know what? You know why I laughed real loud? I thought it was over. And I thought that was when you made up.
No.
I said, no, don't do that. I'll throw that extra one in on there.
Here's 18. Did John Cena really bury Bray Wyatt?
John Cena buries everybody. That's my answer. Thank you. Have a nice day.
I don't feel like Bray's buried.
His momentum, but he's not buried, but his momentum.
So we'll see where they go with that.
So it's Rusev.
But like you said, though, I mean, if we're really to think about it, I mean, Cena put down Rusev for good. Kevin Owens, he's still doing good.
I mean, no, they are still wrestling, but he stopped their momentum, and that's it. When you want to stop their momentum, give them Cena.
So, 19. How many more years does John Cena have left?
Can I elaborate on that a little bit? I'm gonna tell you this. A couple of years ago, you heard Cena complaining about The Rock. You know, he left the home, which is WWE, and didn't want to come back because he left it for the movie industry. And but then you see Cena doing the same thing. So I say Cena got 5 years left in him, and he's going to try his best to go off into movies. So 5 years.
See. Carry a 1.
If he's smart.
Take a 4.
Minus
16. I say Cena has 7 more years left in him. And in that 7 years, I expect him to become the WWE champion on 2 separate occasions and break.
He will
Ric Flair's
become
record.
champion. I agree with you. He will break Ric Flair's record and become the 17 times world champion because not only is Triple H is right behind him. So he will definitely break the record.
And then, last but not least, who is the future of the WWE?
All right. Real quick. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and Cesaro.
Yeah.
You wanted one, but I had to
Sounds good. If I just had to pick one, I would say that... think that that they should go in the direction, but I mean it is going to be very interesting to see how he returns from this major injury. But when Seth Rollins left, he was the king of WWE, not just the champion. He was like the king of WWE, and I think that they easily can just keep him right there in that spot. And it would be awesome to see Cesaro be the next guy pushed just because he's fantastic in matches. I just really enjoy him. And I am enjoying what I see out of AJ Styles. So all of your choices are really, really good. I will say that the future will be Seth Rollins.
Well, here's the deal.
Or probably Dean Ambrose. Probably both.
Vince said that Cesaro did not have what it takes. I bet he missed saying that now because I know he right now wishes Cesaro wasn't hurt because if he wasn't, it would be the Cesaro show.
It would. So that's it, guys.
Appreciate the challenge.
We will post these questions on the description so that you have an opportunity to do this test if you'd like. We thank you for your time as always.
I'm Brother Rick.
And I'm Brother Don Juan.
We will wrestle this and
that.
We're
out.